Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning into this video. This is a quick prelude to the actual video. I just hope you enjoy it. And I'm actually trying to come up with an intro for this series, and also a name. I've been throwing some names around for this series, but I'll let you know about that. I just hope you enjoy the video and have a good day. Back whenever I first decided to dabble in speedrunning, I decided to do a run of Warpath Jurassic Park. The game itself is a 1999 fighting game, obviously based on the Jurassic Park franchise. You can play as 14 different species of dinosaurs while fighting at some of the iconic locations from the first two films. Growing up, I thought it was just some mediocre fighting game, but it is fun just to beat the living hell out of your opponents. No kidding, this game is pretty violent and bloody at times. I'm surprised it didn't get an M rating back in '99. People get impaled, eaten, there's blood, guts hanging out. It's actually kind of gruesome at times. There are also some minute things I love about the game. The Mortal Kombat style intros and outros of the dinosaurs, how the camera showed a map if these intros don't play out, and how the museum announcer just say random stuff on the intercom if you're idle.
Attention patrons, before visiting the park, please remember to throw away all food items as the scent might cause mild excitement and aggressive behavior in the dinosaurs.
Back when I submitted my run, G. Wrighton and Makes Sense 86 were competing for the world record time. Both of these runners are pivotal to the small community of this game. G. Wrighton got the first ever sub 4 in the game on the PS leaderboards and has submitted multiple guides on the game. There are some other big players in this community though. Ozzy Deals, just kidding. Gustavo Predator is the only moderator of this game, and we've discussed him in a previous video. Gustavo Predator is a main runner and moderator of this game, so I recommend checking him out. He also runs some other games that I grew up with. I also want to give a shout out to DB Cade, another runner who also invited me to submit a run for this game for Speedy Fist, a marathon that exhibits multiple speedruns of fighting games. Now onto the game's categories. There are 4 main categories of the game. Survival 80%, which the player must survive a gauntlet of enemies with the same health bar. Arcade 80% easy and hard, which have the player face off against 8 dinosaurs with the corresponding difficulty. And finally, all dino 80%, where you have to complete all 14 dinosaur runs in the arcade mode. All dino is too long, and casually I suck at survival. So we're going to do a run to see if I can beat my old time. One cool thing is, the leaderboards tell you what dinosaur fighter you use, something I wish other fighting games did. Also, the leaderboards are split into separate leaderboards for PS1, PS2, and PSP. And no offense, but shouldn't mine and Jirage's time be on a separate leaderboard? There's no PS3 board, and the page acknowledges PS3 runs. But it's no big deal. We're just gonna see how fast we can go at Acrocanthosaurus. Why? Because he's cool. Actually, I had an idea for a series on this game where I'll submit a speedrun for every species in the game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Alright, well here's the run. Okay, first things first, we're going to go into the options and select the match settings, and we just do this to verify the settings to the moderator to show that we're playing on easy. And of course I have to verify the platform I'm playing on, PlayStation 3. Now after that, we go to arcade. We go down to arcade. Kind of takes a while to load. And I'm going to select my boy Acro. I'm going to press circle and get the alternate skin, which looks pretty sick. And that's when timer actually begins. So, I think the biggest thing that bit me in the butt this run was loading times. It felt like most runners use an emulator for this game, and I don't know if that decreases load time. I thought I was at an advantage by using the PlayStation 3. So Sigi Moloch is our first encounter, and Sigi has an infamy for being tougher than most of the other opponents. Mainly just because he's annoying, but you can see I just destroy him instantly. Sigi sometimes, you see later the other Pachycephalosaur gives me an issue. But if you haven't caught the gist of the run, we use the same move and damage the enemy when he's on the ground, and kind of just like stun lock the enemy, not giving the AI any time to escape. You can see Raptor and Stidgy have weird hitboxes when you try and grab them. So you see, I'm just trying to beat them without ruining the cycle, and another flawless. I actually think most of my matches this run are flawless, and I also have the top timer enabled just to gauge how well I'm doing on time. Ideally, I want to finish a match within 15, 20 seconds is pushing it. And you can see here Giga gives me an issue. See, they run us strafe around sometimes and be annoying, like that. Yeah, see how he dodges me? And I accidentally mess up, and... See, about 19, 20 seconds there. I messed up, and the controls are kind of weird sometimes. Sometimes I think I press down the D-pad, but I don't. And Acro just does a regular mid attack instead of like a low attack. Now Anki I was worried about because he has a weird hitbox. But I can't remember if he even hits me or not. See, he starts out with a lunge. I actually kind of lost me some time. Keep hitting them. And another flawless. Also, if you're seeing some weird feedback on your end, I apologize. On my end, the screen will sometimes just jitter for no reason and shake. So I apologize for that. But moving on to the T-Rex.
Final battle. Fight!
He actually has some explosive barrels or like obstacles or hazards in the level that actually help me damage him faster, which I'm not complaining about. And that one was fast, about 13 seconds. And I'm actually doing a little experiment at the time how impeded I am by the load times. Okay, we're almost at, so about 20 seconds, give or take. Also, it goes without saying, we're skipping all of the intro cutscenes and outros and everything and replays. Also, another 15-second one. I honestly feel like I gotta check Z Reitman's videos, because I think he uses an emulator, and I just feel like I'm really being held back by these load times. And sometimes they're fast. I feel like that one was faster than the last one. Okay, Acrocanthosaurus, again, I lose about 2 seconds because he decides to try and lunge at me. And once again, we're getting them in that cycle, and 15 seconds. And now Packy is the last opponent, and you'll see he actually gives me some run for my money. See, that one was like about 22 seconds. Now, Packy actually managed to get some combos on me. See, like that, and it's really annoying. Come on, Acro, get up. And this should be it. 5:25. Stop the time, and we're going to let our boy Acro celebrate. And that is it. Timer ends on the last victory screen, and we are done with the run. Thank you. So with a time of 5:25, we're actually in 4th place, and we beat our old time, which is pretty cool. I actually had a run with Giga, which was pretty cool, so I might come back in a later video and do a run with him. But I also kind of want to do a run with every creature in the game, just to see the different movesets and how they function in a fight. But I highly recommend you check out the runners of this game, and also let me know what you think in the comments. And once again, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.